All right. Okay. All right. Testing, testing, testing. Can you guys hear me? This is your second king of Five Nights at Freddy's. Can you all hear me? And today, everybody, we're just about to do another live stream, but there isn't going to be a test this time. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, then welcome on back. Welcome on back. And if you guys can hear me, by the way, give me a thumbs up if you can. And also, Fire Woody said was, hello. Oh, hey, Fire Woody. Congratulations. You're the first person that came into the live stream. Congratulations. Very congratulations, man. Totally congratulations. So, anyways, so, hold on. Just trying to put something a bit more creepier. So, sorry. Anyway, so, oh yeah, first place. I know, right? You did. I mean, you really did. Even though that the animatronics always attempt to get the night guard every time with that sound, so if you guys kind of do like that sound, then I actually like it too, by the way. Very like it. Which, it's supposed to call itself the ambience, by the way. So if you guys could probably be hearing that, then that's why I exactly like that sound. Because that sound is very interesting, very more creepy motivated, very bit creepiest, very creepy, pretty much. So if you guys do want to hang out with me, your second king of Fights at Freddy's, well then, you're just about to enjoy the rest of this live stream. Even though that this is not going to be a test this time, it's only going to be, not a test. It's only going to just be a normal live stream. That's it. Pretty much that's going to be the very only last thing that I'm going to probably say is that, it's going to be pretty much be like, I think it's only going to just be just like a regular live stream. That's kind of it, by the way. Just a regular live stream. All right. So anyway, here's the question. How is my boy Bonnie? Oh, okay. That's a good question too. All right. Well, Bonnie, on the other hand, he's doing good, by the way. Bonnie the bunny is doing good, actually. Even though, again, that we are trying to get some animatronics to be scaring night guards all night, which, I actually do have to say that, I kind of actually be officially like being on the animatronics side as usual. So I have to say that the animatronics are doing good, actually. Which, yeah, I did talk to some of the animatronics earlier today. I talked to Freddy Fazbear, like if things are gonna probably go as their way as usual. So the only thing I did talk to Freddy and his friends was only just go a few bit after the night guard. Only just a bit of the night guard, actually. I think the only ones who are active tonight will be on night 3. I think that's what the night guard's probably doing. RP exactly, just only RP version, not the real thing though, but it's only just the RP exactly. So anyway, how is Freddy and Chica and Foxy? They're both doing good, actually. The three of them are doing good, of course. The three of them are exactly doing pretty good. So far, I'm actually hearing from them what they're saying, that they're doing pretty good, actually. And speaking of such, if you guys do actually want to, bring out the Freddy Fazbear crew to come on and do another live stream at some time, well then I can still bring out Freddy and his friends to do so if you guys are actually excited to do so. But the only thing left I actually am kind of excited to get is kind of actually get one unwithered animatronic and then one toy animatronic, which I mean, I'm actually making a collection. If you guys don't probably know, is that I'm making a collection, just only by the timeline characters that exactly remains to exist only by the game or pretty much by itself, aka by Scott Kaufman though, so that's what I'm just pretty much trying to do, I guess. I mean, meeting them in the meet videos. Yeah, I'm trying to do that, by the way. I'm trying to do that too, by the way, Fireway. Thanks for asking that question. Yeah, I'm actually trying to do that too, by the way. I'm actually trying to do that as well. I'm just trying to keep everyone else keep everyone else occupied. So that way that everyone can still enjoy the rest of the content of how we do on the Finance of Freddy's channel, which it's supposed to remain the exact same thing. Not made by kids, only just trying to scare security guards, like blood, gore, violence, like 1987s and other stuff, like any other hidden lores and stuff. That's all the ones I'm just trying to say that it does not provide made by kids, only by other entertainments. So yeah, we pretty much all got that from the other reasons. So if not, then that's all I'm just trying to say from the point of view. I'm just trying to say point of view. But anyway, so let's read the next one. So SpongeBob says, "Oh no, I actually got a job in the pizzeria Mr. Krabs is going on vacation with his daughter. I think I'm gonna be in the street now. Oh no! I hope they change. Oof! Ouch! Yeah, SpongeBob, you should have been a lot of aware from that one, man. You could have been very aware of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you should have not even gotten that, by the way, SpongeBob. You should have not even done that. But, again, I mean, I hope you survive 6 a.m. or whatever. I don't know. But if you're pretty much in the security room, I don't even know why at this point. So I just don't even know. But again, who knows? I mean, again, who even knows? But for pretty much that's what I'm just trying to say from right now. But anyways, so if you guys want to send out another question, well then go ahead and send out what question that you feel like to say anything or whatnot. Did the animatronics change or not? Well, it's only by if I talk to them, actually, SpongeBob. It's only if I have to talk to them. Since they do listen to me, honestly, since I'm the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's, which, again, that's only been proved and that's only been talked about anyway, so, yes. I only will be talking to the animatronics, of course, they only listen to me, SpongeBob. They only listen to me how I pretty much will tell them to go after or don't go after. It's as long as I tell them. So, pretty much. And here's my question. Who does fight in the pizzeria a lot? Only two animatronics. Two animatronics, huh? I see. Two animatronics. Well, isn't that another exciting question? Isn't that really another exciting question? Well, about two animatronics, by the way, who does fight in the pizzeria pretty much, it's either pretty much like Springtrap or it's either just pretty much, I don't know, the puppet, I guess. I don't know, but I think the only ones who may fight most likely is just kind of Springtrap, I guess, and probably the puppet. I think that's where they pretty much be fighting about. Since I'm probably again gonna have to pretty much be saying whatever I could probably figure about, so it's pretty much I'm just trying to say about. And then as for that, by the way, is that, well, I have to say that Freddy Fazbear might be the only one who might be awesome at, by the way. So just so you guys know, by the way, is that, well, I'm just trying to say is that, I am going to get Freddy Fazbear to do a live stream for himself, by the way. So that way that you guys can get entertained by him, by the way. Even though I don't have like another Unwithered or a toy animatronic to be completely done and fully complete the whole collection, that way that the things can still be remaining to go. Which I'm talking about the second era, which is known as the FNAF 2 era, and then that's for the FNAF 3 era. Well, I'm just trying to see what I could probably figure out and fix about to see how things could be the top issued, which pretty much could be the only thing to be finishing about. Which, I am being actually civilized to know how that's going to go on with. But if you guys are excited for the movie, a second movie that will be a FNAF 2 movie, I'm not that sure if that will be the only case. I'm only just going to be civilizing the facts and proving some of them. That way I could just be adding the lures to every single time of every Final Fantasy generations. From by 87, 83, or any other number that combines more than usual that makes it combined is actually the same way as how I'm going to combine it as usually. Just only by Scott that he only impressed me at once. Like, Scott's a good man. I mean, not going to lie, even though that he's a Republic or not, I mean, I do agree with Scott, most likely in the many of the ways. Like, he adds, like, many good things, like, too many amazing good things into the whole series. Many loads. Like, totally many awesome those stuff. Phew, thanks, Devin. And I was a test because I heard a lot of FNAF series, and I actually want to meet them. Oh, okay, SpongeBob. Thanks for asking that, by the way. Thanks for asking, by the way. Well, anyways, SpongeBob. Well, yeah, I think you could definitely meet the animatronics as long as you don't pretty much be, passing the yellow line. I mean, it's okay if you just pretty much don't go on their stage, by the way. I mean, if you really go on their stage, by the way, yeah, that's the part when the animatronics are going to detect you as a critical threat. Which, you pretty much have to be aware of that, SpongeBob. Even though that they do have their moods about saying that you could be okay going onto their stage, but I mean, I'm only allowed to actually be like, I'm only allowed to bring out a few engineers to be fixing their circuits from Purple Guy's fried attractions. which means that purple guy adds the glitches to the systems and automatically kills the kids. Which I mean, I'm just being serious on that part. That I'm just trying to be aware of that purple guy doesn't try to get into the building as usual. I mean, sure, he may sneak around for a few times, but we can still catch him while the police can still hold him in jail again. Which I mean, he can get out as long as he wants, but the only thing that he won't keep surrendering is that he may actually still continue being alive as usual. Which still again it remains as a theory, pretty much as a theory, as you know, pretty much. Also, well, I heard they like my show. Really? They like your show? Well, I'll talk to Freddy and his friends if they think they like your show. We'll just see. I mean, we'll just see, SpongeBob. I mean, we'll just see about that, by the way. We'll just see. I mean, we'll just see, by the way. We'll just see. I mean, we'll just see about that. Totally see about that. But anyways, yeah, thanks for telling me that, by the way, SpongeBob. Thanks for telling me. But anyway, let me look at the next one. Well, Plankton might have many more ideas against the animatronics. I'll stop him like the old times. I know, right? Thank you for that, by the way. SpongeBob, thanks, by the way. But yeah, the only thing I'm just trying to say is that, there might be a little bit amount of good outcomes by a lot of good reasons, like some amount of reasons, but it's not going to be amount too special. It's only just going to be amount whenever I get the next animatronic to be captured, all the way back to our side, by the way, so that way that Shadow Freddy can undo the curse of Toy Freddy, or probably on River Chica, if we can probably catch them as fast as we can, like fast as we can, pretty much that we could be catching them as we can. All right, so anyways, next question. Are Bonnie and Foxy best friends? Well, I have clearly talked to Bonnie and Foxy. They're kind of actually a little bit friends, but I have not actually saw them being full friends yet. I mean, it's only just the amount of this beginning of this fourth channel, which I mean, nothing that special. I mean, we just do things what we just possibly do as we can. I mean, all the animatronics can do is either kill security guards or pretty much entertain kids as usual. If I'm not actually around, which I mean, I actually will be remain as doing as usually as I perform at like get the animatronics set it up, like get David Parks to be actually be telling me to know what I'm gonna do is the best. Which I mean, again, that yes, I did actually met David Parks once after when the animatronics were built. Which, yeah, the good thing is that I want to tell you guys is that yes, I have met David Parks, person to person, which even though if you haven't seen it before, which, yeah, it's been a long time ever since I want to explain that whole amount of that story. It's only, hold on, sorry, I'm just losing a bit of my words as I talk from this, so sorry. Now, let me explain how I'm going to probably say it from through. So the only thing I'm going to say, and I probably will explain, is that here's this. So the reason how I was going to actually be going and get to, work at the security guard office on my first channel, just so you guys only did know, is that, well, here's this. Is that whenever I did got the newspaper of saying is, we want to hire you and come on down to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And then once I look at that newspaper, oh, that might be the right pick to choose. By the way, just totally to pick. But the only thing I did pick that I only found the answer was that somebody had manipulated and controlled the animatronics by the evil gains of Shadow Freddy. I mean, believe me, I had to go through all the way hell of passing many games. Which I mean, I can't be telling you most of them, or there wouldn't be a secret surprise for this fourth channel. Which I mean, I'm just telling you guys civilizedly, so that way you pretty much can explain the entire way through it. Which I mean, there's been a lot more ways how this is going to probably get a lot more through than that. So if you guys can pretty much do enjoy all of that, well then just enjoy for the rest of this first channel, which pretty much you guys can just enjoy those. So, anyway, so who is the smartest? Well, the smartest, Well, I'm going to be talking about a little bit about that right now to see who's the smartest. Well, the only about leadership right now, the only one who might be the smartest about leadership, it's either Freddy Fazbear or Golden Freddy or David Parks, exactly. So I think that might be remaining three characters who are smart. Which, I mean, to be clear and civilized now, is that my explain is that who is the smartest? Well, the only one who's smartest right now is either David Parks, Freddy Fazbear, or Golden Freddy. Like those guys are the smartest. And about like the ones who are actually the fastest, Foxy is actually exactly the fastest. So it's always that obvious that Foxy's that fast. So I pretty much can say that he is faster enough to be passing all the animatronics while he can still catch the night guard while the night guard doesn't close the door. Which I mean, isn't that obvious? I mean, isn't that obvious by now? What happened does the pizzeria that closed for the week? Well, the only thing I'm gonna say is that it's David Parks' pizzeria. I mean, to be truly fair, is that it's only to his opinion that he will may close the pizzeria, but it's not forever. It's only going to be whenever it's on schedule weeks that David Parks may close the pizzeria, and then he pretty much will be saying it will be closed. Just so you guys already prefer to know, is that David Parks may close the pizzeria at whatever that he may do. So I think that's the only thing I might probably explain about. And as for such, is that yeah, I will be talking to Freddy and Bonnie and Chica and Foxy in the moment, which yeah, I'll be talking to those four animatronics, but Golden Freddy right now, well, he's pretty much staying in the back room, of course, which he's pretty much in the yeah, he's kind of down to the generator room, which he's pretty much all the way down to the backstage, near to the door that says danger. But if you guys do not notice that, then pretty much. So, what does Freddy and Bonnie and Chica and Foxy and Golden Freddy and Puppet doing until the week? Well, to be truly civilized and now is that, the puppet, on the other hand, let me tell you why the puppet isn't coming back to the first location. Well, the reason why that puppet was not coming back to this first location, it was honestly that the mover trucks, if you haven't still watched the season, by the way, he was being sent to the second location, and he's honestly keeping an eye on for is Unwithered Freddy, Unwithered Bonnie, and then Unwithered Foxy. I think that's the reason how Puppet isn't coming back to the first location. Sure, he may come back for a few simple reasons that he may be appearing back with Golden Freddy. Then yeah, that's the reason why Puppet isn't coming back to the first location. It was because due to the movers that were honestly coming into the investigation, which were a few of the coppers who may were actually carrying up some boxes into the mover trucks and be sending them to the locations. Which I mean, to be truly fair, is that yeah, that's the whole reason why Puppet isn't coming to the first location. And as for another story about Freddy and Bonnie and Chica and Foxy and Golden Freddy, yeah, they all stayed all right, by the way. But the only thing about that is, by the way, is that I can't be confusing with other confusions. I mean, I was okay civilizing thinking strategy of the models, how I was still thinking, which more likely can get damaged for the animatronics, of course. But the only thing now about Freddy, he may have been defeated in the only in the one season or maybe in the movie, of course. Which I mean, to be truly fair and honest, though, is that Freddy and his friends were already back on their stages, by the way. It means, by the way, that they're already saved, which means that they're not dead. I mean, the only thing I'm saying now, it's only about the models. I mean, the voices still remain their same ideology, which they still remain the same voices. Even though if it's unwithered or not, then it stays remaining the same. Which, if you don't probably know this that way, by the way, Fire Woody, then pretty much. Other workers, players are put in arcades. Well, true, by the way. That's true, by the way. Since we're kind of actually keeping this as a second generation to the next game, next thing, which is more likely called Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria 2. Which I mean, to be honest, it hasn't been like getting whole decorated been yet. I mean, the three Unwithereds are pretty much all right by doing whatever they're doing. But since if we do need to get Unwithered Chica at this point, it will definitely complete the Unwithered collection, which will pretty much be proved to say so that it will be fully and recommend that it will probably stay there until it's finally been received. So yeah, and after if the Unwithereds are dead, we actually need to be getting the one toy animatronic left that will honestly will be coming into the next one, which will also be in the middle, not left or right or even in the other cove. Which I mean, to be true and honest, that it will only be the one toy animatronic that we definitely be needing on that stage. It's only about the toy versions, pretty much. So, anyways, think that's how you guys got your story about season one and the movie. So if you guys didn't know, I actually did add like a lot of good amounts of best videos. I mean, best of the best amounts that I pretty much what I was that that I was adding. So pretty much that's what I was doing. So, anyway, about Bonnie, by the way, if you guys haven't got the attention to Bonnie yet, well, here's the reason about Bonnie. Bonnie, on the other hand, he may have was been killed on the other time. I mean, he may have been killed by Purple Guy, but Bonnie and a few other characters were reset to the same timeline, by the way. They were resetted to the same timeline, but they were back at their stages before 6 a.m. Even though, again, the whole season and the whole thing were completely done, I mean, we're just be heading on to another season and heading on to another movie. I mean, whenever we do head to that stuff, I mean, things are just about to go a lot more different as they go for different sudden changes for most likely at the time, just so pretty much like that. So, yeah, that's definitely why I'm actually just letting the whole story stay in its natural place. So that way that things don't pop out of the usual way, that some things won't get mixed into the mix. Which, into the random parts of the delusions of parts of traps. So anyway, yeah, that's the whole story how that happened of season one and the movie itself. But if you guys want to be looking at those, by the way, it's definitely fully recommended on the playlist or in the actual videos that you can pretty much be looking on them. But I won't send the entire links. It will be pretty much a lot possible to send them all, which it will probably be impacting too much in the comments since I have to do like one fan at a time, which will probably be making it a lot harder as usual to say and speak. But anyways, so thanks for reading about the story, how I'm just trying to prove. But if you guys want the movie, or probably definitely want to be actually bringing the season two, well then don't worry guys. I am going to be making splits. I mean, I'm going to be making split versions for Purple Guy, which he could probably do like a few things. One, he can escape the jail. Two, he can be in his own house, which remains to be hidden in the house. Which, I mean, he only remains in his secret identity or whatever he remains into the secret William Afton house. Which, I mean, it doesn't reference almost anything. It's only supposed to remain something that's hideable, which means can't be brought up to a guess. Which, I mean, that's only I'm just trying to say that Purple Guy only gets his two splitted chances endings that Purple Guy can probably do. One, he can try to escape the jail place. Two, he can pretty much go into his house. And then, yeah, like I still said again, I did split up many ways as possible from the movie version and the season one version, which it will be a lot more incountable since it will be a lot impossible to be thinking that. So, yeah, I think that's the only question about Purple Guy. So anyway, have you been heard of a 5 day shift at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3? It was awesome and hilarious. Oh yeah, yeah. I remember those ones. I remember that. 5 day shift at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3. Hmm. I see. I mean, I see that now. I see that. Well, I see. Day shift at Freddy's. That's pretty interesting, though. That's pretty interesting. And also, are the workers planning of getting an arcade? Well, I'm pretty sure about in the second pizzeria by now that yes, there will be some arcades at this point, which you pretty much could see imaginary, only just through imaginaries. If people don't probably understand how about the imaginary things, then just so you already know, think that all the way from your head or whatever, just so you already know. If things are pretty much a little bit differently, then yeah, that's the way how I can pretty much get things onto a better roll or get things to be what truly the fans actually enjoy the most. But just pretty much as though. But yes, I do amount of good voicing for the Five Nights at Freddy's characters like Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, Puppet, or any of those characters. Bam, I can definitely be doing those voices as long as I can do them for lots amount of times. And also, who cleans up the floor mostly? Whoever does clean mostly of the floor, I think it's either Bonnie or Chica who cleans the floor. Which I mean, to be honest, is that Foxy never had cleaned the floor. I mean, Foxy's always been too busy sometimes it's scary that security guard in that office, to be that truly honest. I mean, sure, he may have flipped and kind of actually broke his back too near his, not his spine, but more likely to the animatronic system itself. Which, I mean, I really did hope that Foxy didn't get his own brain damage broken. Which, I mean, to be truly honest, is that if the floor was ever not that cleaned, I mean, to be honest, is that I might consider getting Bonnie or Chica to clean up the mess if the floor was actually that more slippery. Which more likely hope the animatronics don't slip on that part. Which more likely is kind of not good. Which is not that good. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I have to say from that kind of the reason. And oh, wait a minute. Hold on, let me see what the next one says. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, if I see Mickey Mouse again, I'm gonna kick his butt to China. Oh, nice. Okay, that one was a good one. I mean, to be that honest there, SpongeBob, that one was kind of actually kind of a good one, actually. That was kind of a bit of a good time right there. That was a good one there. I mean, you kicking Mickey Mouse's butt? Oh, damn. Let's go, SpongeBob. Let's go. I mean, let's go, SpongeBob. Like, let's go. You're going to kick his butt. Nice. Going to kick his butt real good. Nice. Going to kick his butt real good. Nice. Real nice. Anyway, so yeah, pretty much is that me and Patrick hate Mickey Mouse ever since. Oh, dang, I remember that. I remember so many times, SpongeBob. Like, I mean, to be honest, is that there's always been a rivalry. Like, I mean, you and Mickey Mouse have rivalry to each other, and so does Patrick and Goofy. I mean, to be honest, there, by the way, I would admit that Patrick would totally be Goofy for sure. I mean, he would definitely would sincerely be the Goofy by now, which I mean, I know how Patrick actually promotably and roasts him that bad, which I mean, again, I would probably would say, even though it's off topic right now, that I'd say is that Patrick totally wins over than Goofy. So I'd say that Patrick wins. So, anyway, if you guys do enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the bell to be notified. And also, plus, if you guys want to see more videos like these, remember, subscribe to the fourth channel. And we do sure that we need to get a lot more subscribers as we can. Which, I mean, we're going to be really sure, I mean, really sure that we can do our very best. I mean, as long as I get the Fazbear crew to do some live streaming too, I mean, it will only would have been a fair deal, and it would have been that very fair. Which yes, it would consider a very fair deal. Which I mean, yes, I can bring out Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, or Foxy, or pretty much Golden Freddy. As long as yes, that I will do that in the MET videos. Which yes, I'll be looking through them on every playlist that I can bring them out on each single one. As long as you guys will be entertained by it, so hope you guys do enjoy that too. Which, if you guys are excited to see how that kind of actually works out, then just don't worry. It'll see what we can do. And also, SpongeBob said was, oh yeah, I forgot I put some chili in Deadpool, favorite food. And I heard he went to the toilet many times, and I think he's gonna really gonna be after me now, but I don't care. Oh no. I mean, yeah, I mean, SpongeBob. To be really fair with you, is that I know that you may have like another settling score on Deadpool, but you know, if I were you, man, Deadpool is just Deadpool. He wants to make the joke, and then he makes the joke. I mean, to be honest with you, SpongeBob, is that I kind of actually kind of side with you and Deadpool for a bit. Is that I'm only wanting to actually be, making the common senses, by the way, is that if Deadpool wants to keep chasing you, by the way, then all you have to do is do self-defense. Which I mean, I know that Deadpool will come out for a secondary handed out of to knock you down, but I just know that you can do self-defense over than Deadpool's attacks. I mean, if Deadpool does the same thing that you do, then yeah, it's called about strategy attacks, which is called strategy for no reason. But if I were you, by the way, SpongeBob, be sure you can fight him off screen, not on screen. I mean, if that would have been definitely something, then yeah, I would admit. So, bruh, I am a fighter. I got all my moves from Battle of the Bikini Bottom and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, and I know how to do the defending myself, and I know how to how do you use I know how do you use strategy. All right. Okay. Well, anyway, SpongeBob, yeah, I think you can definitely do that, by the way. I think you can definitely be defending yourself. Which, I mean, yeah, you can pretty much do that, by the way. You could probably do that. So, anyways, yeah. So if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give this one a like, comment, subscribe with the bell to be notified. And plus, by the way, if you guys want to be sending more questions, then I recommend that you can send more questions after when I say the live stream's kind of over. By the way, which I mean, we can do this live stream a bit over until we get this finished. So if you guys want to send one more question, and then I'll pretty much be leaving the live stream since the animatronics did said that it will be near 6 a.m. at this point if the night guard does win, which yeah, I'll pretty much will consider helping the animatronics go after the night guard, which pretty much is a different security guard. Which I'm about to just trick the security guard anyways, so pretty much. And also, SpongeBob said was, but Deadpool does it know I have a secret weapon, and that's my magic guitar. Ooh, yeah, I see you. I see you. You're gonna throw your magic guitar. Nice. Okay, well, dang. I mean, Deadpool's not gonna like hearing that one there again, but oof, poor Deadpool. I mean, to be honest, there, damn. All right, damn. All right. So, anyways, well, anyway, well, I better go now. See ya. Well, anyway, see you later, Fire Woody. And SpongeBob said was bye. I'm gonna go kick his butt and win, and I win. He doesn't know I'm stronger now. All right, well, we'll see there, SpongeBob. I mean, we'll see what happens off screen. By the way, we'll just see. I mean, we'll just see about that. Anyway, I think you should probably get going, SpongeBob, because I think the animatronics are a lot more closer now to get the security guard by almost at 1% by now, which means we're pretty much a little bit closer before 6 a.m. rises now. Anyways, with all that being said, everybody, my name is the Second King of Five Nights at Freddy's. And if you want to see more videos like these, remember to like, comment, and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. Plus, without that being also said, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys again for the next video. And if you guys want to see more videos like these, remember to like, comment, subscribe with the bell to be notified, and that'll be it. So anyway, I'll see you guys real soon, and see you guys for the next video. Anyway, I'm gonna be helping the animatronics right now, and I gotta get going. So anyway, gotta help Freddy, gotta help Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy to immediately get the security guard. So anyway, hope you guys do enjoy the video, and if you guys want Freddy Fazbear, on the other hand, to be coming into the live stream, well then, I'll allow Freddy Fazbear to do a live stream for once. So you guys better hope to see how Freddy Fazbear gets his performance ready. So you guys better be sure to enjoy that. Anyway, for that also being now and said, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Signing out, everyone. The Second King, signing out. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later.